But like, did you go to like? I bet you go to Chat GPT and be like, "Hey, if I was going to make a concert lineup of super conservative artists who, like, I'm pretty sure these names would not have come up, but I don't know how." He probably was like, "Hey Alexa, play me the most random ass shit you can think of," and each artist that came on, he's like, "Oh, I fucking dig that shit. Call them, call them." But
Honestly,
uh, speaking of more disappointing lineups, let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, who
Oh my goodness.
have exited the postseason in the most horrendous of fashions. Um, so they made the trade in February. They sent who I thought was a pretty solid two guard and Darius Garland, or he was running the point. I'm sorry, over to LA. I think they even sent like some picks maybe to get James Harden to come to them and be like, this is the man who's going to take us over the hump. I want to hand this over to our D1 fam who talk about sports way more entertainingly than First Take and all that other shit. So we'll start with you, Scully. When you saw the
hmm
trade go down, were you thinking like they just don't want to win? Did you think like it
I
would
wasn't
work?
thinking nothing at all. I don't think nothing about James Harden in 2026. I think nothing. It's just like, oh, it's James Harden. Okay, like if this were 10 years ago in his prime, when like if Rockets James Harden got traded there, I still wouldn't think nothing of it, honestly.
Oh
But
shit!
like, no, I'm kidding. I'm just being funny. But like, maybe even 5 years ago, like forget 10.
Yeah.
Like when he first, like if this would have happened when he first like left Brooklyn, for example,
Hmm.
I think I would have been more like, okay, this is intriguing. Like I kind of can get behind this a little bit. Like I don't like it, but I can get behind it.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, eh, yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
we know what James Harden is at this point. Like we know it's 15 step backs, 35 points. Sometimes he'll go 4 for 31 because he just
This
keeps
is a
shooting.
fact.
And then when it's all said and done, he's gonna pull up to the strip club. We know what we get with James Harden. We know what we get.
Clockwork. What
We
about
know.
what about you, JJ? What'd you
When he's
think?
right, he's right.
I mean, like
Look, Scully pretty much hit everything on the head, and there was a comment that popped up. Cleveland, they pulled a Harden and choked. No, they didn't. They pulled a hard on and choked because why? Why? Why are you trading for someone like a James Harden again in his prime? I get the move
exactly.
in this day and age.
No.
James Harden, really? Like, oh, the missing piece in Cleveland is James Harden. No, it's not, because what that tells me, you don't have faith in Donovan Mitchell, which none of us have had faith in Donovan Mitchell
Thank
to
you.
be that guy. And now, what are you gonna do? Because you didn't just exit the playoff, you got whooped.
Yeah.
Like, let,
For
let's
nothing.
let's
In
call
the
it what
West
it
in the
is.
Eastern
Like
Conference
the
Finals,
Yeah, it was 4-0. The Atlanta Hawks put up more of a fight than y'all did, and the Hawks got dunked on by 50 in their exit.
they were up 2-1. Like that feels like so long ago now. They were up 2-1, and the Knicks ain't lost a game since.
It's true.
Like
Yeah.
We in the wrestling world, we blame Danhausen.
we blame Danhausen.
Yeah.
100% blame
He
Danhausen.
removed the curse. So my thing
Give
is
him
this, like
gas. Yeah, definitely.
so my biggest thing and why this hurts so much is I remember watching game one and Cleveland was up by like damn near 30, like
Yep.
with 8 minutes to go in the game. I'm just like, well shit, this one's a fucking wrap, you know?
Soil did?
And then Jalen Brunson was like, we're fucking dumb. Like they got Harden. Just go. Whoever has Harden, just fucking go. And like legit, when you just watch clips, because I watched somebody break it down on YouTube, I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. I don't know why.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Mike Brown said it out his mouth. He's like, "Hey, man, when we was in Golden State, we was just like, look, hard, just go right at him." He said
Go
that
right
out
at
his
him.
mouth in the press conference,
Yeah,
He
and I'm
doesn't play defense.
and my thing
He
is
never
like,
has played defense.
and
as a,
that's the confusing part is when they traded for him. It's like, okay, the whole problem with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell together was, oh, it's two ball dominant guards who are small who don't play defense. Okay, cool. Well, my answer for that
Let's
is
get an old
a 6'3", 37-year-old ball dominant guard
who
that
don't
doesn't play
play
defense. And now let's double down and possibly flirt with 42-year-old LeBron James. Because that's the offseason. That's the big offseason. Oh, and by the way, they won analytically. Don't forget.
Yo,
Analytically, they won.
I don't know that, coach, but I'm just like, as a Laker fan, I am fucking. It boils my fucking blood when coaches, because we had Darwin Ham who would sit there and legit watch us be up against the Nuggets by 10, and the Nuggets start walking us down, and I'm like, all right, Darwin.
You gotta sit right there and shoot that gun.
You just
Yes,
hands
he
in your
is.
pocket. Hands in your pocket. We cool. I just thought I'd let the guys play through it. I'm like, what are we saving timeouts for? They don't roll over. This ain't rollover minutes. You don't start the next game. They got 20 timeouts. They just let these people just fail. So I don't know. I'm looking at it. James Harden, to your point, like Darius Garland, you got a dude who's in his prime or getting there. You got Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, he's like 26 years old. They're like 25, 26, whatever it was.
Yeah. So you had longer legs with this dude, the ability to kind of build around him and find pieces. Because Minnesota's kind of like that. They just had all these offensive dudes, and then they went and traded for Rudy Gobert. Like, it hasn't pushed them over the hump, but like now you got people who can focus on offense, and if they get beat, like Rudy Gobert's there, like you're not fucking doing shit. I think Houston kind of did that too when they went and got Dwight Howard. Like, all right, just be out there. If they get by you, got a rim protector. I think Cleveland thinks they have one, and what's the dude named Mobley or Allen?
Well, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, you got them twin towers down there,
right? But I mean,
they need growth. They need experience, though.
That's why they're about to get a 42-year-old LeBron James.
You think LeBron headed over that way?
Because what the hell? No, like they're. I don't believe it, but I'm just saying, like everybody is like trying to make this happen, and I'm just like, no, stop it.
Yeah, I heard him talk about it on like First Take or some shit. Like, y'all just looking for shit to talk about now.
Exactly. Also, by the way,
yes,
Donovan Mitchell, bro.
Can we talk about him?
Donovan Mitchell, like, see, I've always had issue with Donovan Mitchell, just even going back to Utah, just in general, because it's just like, yeah, like he's good, but like there's a difference between superstars and stars. I think he's a star. I don't think he's a superstar, which I think is the difference. That's the first thing the issue I have with him. Second issue I have with him is he has too much. He has too much. There's no, I mean, he's never, as long as you are married to Coco Jones, you will never
do right by you. You will never do right by me.
I don't want to see him win a finals as long as Coco Jones is in his corner, because that's just too much. That's the greed they talked about in the Bible. Like you can't
have it all.
You can't have it all. It's not fair.
It's
not fair.
That jealousy is warranted. I agree there.
It's not fair. Like,
I mean, and this may be just me. I agree with. No, it's not me, because you were like, he's a star. People are trying to build him up, because I remember his rookie year, he came in and they beat the Thunder when they had Paul George and everything, and he was. I was like, this man is not playing like a rookie. And then went into Houston when they were running through the league, and they stole one game on their court. I'm like, this man he's got that dog in him. And then he disappeared more, I think, in that Knicks series, in that Pistons series, than James Harden did. And I'm like, nobody.
I agree.
They're such a weird team. Like, Evan Mobley should be taking that next step, and it just feels like he hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's kind of is what he is, and I feel like that's what it was. Like this team was supposed to be built where like Evan Mobley was supposed to become the guy, and then like you have Donovan Mitchell, and then you have Evan Mobley, and James Harden really wasn't supposed to just be nothing but a distributor. But what happened was not that. And so, like, I don't know. Like, it's weird. And now they're talking about trading. It's not Evan Mobley. If anybody gets traded, it's probably gonna be Evan Mobley, because he's the only one on there where it's like any type of value. But they should not do that. I don't think, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in Cleveland now, because now they're about to get a new head. They just hired their new head coach.
I thought they said he was staying. They fired that dude.
Or no.
No, he's still there.
Yeah.
So they hired their new GM.
GM, yeah.
Or something. I don't know. But it's a lot going on in Cleveland. I don't know what's about to happen.
Cleveland's problem. Well, let's go Donovan Mitchell first.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's problem is he's always been in a small market, and I think him being in a small market limits the people that he could play with because you're not going to get any stars to go into those smaller markets.
Unless
Unless you pay big money for him. So he needs the ability, and I haven't seen this out of him yet, is make everyone around him better.
Right.
I haven't seen that from him yet. I'm not saying it's not there, but I haven't seen that ability out of him to where when it's clutch time, because we've seen it in the Knicks series, we've seen it at points throughout the season too. When it's clutch time, you could take the game over consistently. We haven't seen that out of him. But also, he hasn't had that person that you could feed off of. And I think that's what the Cavs were thinking they had in Harden. They were sorely wrong. They thought they had somebody that he could feed off of, and it kind of takes the heat off of him a little bit. And with the pieces that you have left around him, it's enough to get them over the hump. It's just not. You need someone there that's a presence to where you could take over whenever you need to. And for the rest of the time, you're just managing the game. He can't be the guy, and that's his issue.
Yeah, Harden was a presence in them strip clubs, though. Man,
yeah,
bro,
absolutely.
yeah, you can't go immediately after getting swept.
You gotta watch the bad taste out your mouth. I get that. But in Cleveland, though,
That's what
in Cleveland,
like when you was in Houston, I feel
on the
you,
Great
my
Lakes
boy.
is wild, bro.
Like you hitting the clubs in Cleveland immediately.
at 40 years old, almost like. You know,
I don't know.
Them Cleveland.
I will say,
lock,
Donovan had a chance to get out of small market. Like he didn't have to re up with the Cavs because he went there and their plan was like we can impress him and he'll resign. He could have easily went to a bigger market.
He's from New York. I think he wanted to be a New York Knick, and it just he would have had to get traded to get there, and they weren't going to trade him there.
I think they went ahead and made because they already had Brunson.
Well, yeah.
No, this is before. Yeah. This is well before Brunson. This is
really?
when he first got to Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
This is when Brunson was still in Dallas, and he hadn't signed yet. And I'm like, everybody kept saying, "Oh, Donovan Mitchell's going to go to the Knicks because he's a hometown kid. He's from New York.
Yeah.
He wants to go to a big market."
Remember that.
Like and then he just got traded to Cleveland, and then New York signed Brunson, and everybody's like, "What the hell are they doing? What are they doing? Why?" And it's just like, it's just all kind of butterfly effect. Like imagine if he would have ended up going to the Knicks, you know.
Speaking of, we already talked about Eastern Conference. Let's talk about this Western Conference series, which is more entertaining, right? Depending on who you talk to. But a lot of the conversation around this series is OKC playing the flop card a lot. Are y'all agreeing with this or not? And especially when it comes to Shai Gilgeous, because I think the game 4 game 5 that they played and won, he had 32 points, but he had 16 out of 17 free throws, and people are just like, yes, it's 32 points, but look how he's getting them. Y'all got any problems with how he's manufacturing the points? Like a Houston James Harden, like just averaging 12 free throws at more than that a game. Do y'all think that's good for the game, bad for the game? Well, what's up with that?
I hated it when James Harden did it, but I think it's overblown now because we have social media. So like everybody's got their montages that they're putting together. Because I'm like I said, they made rules for James Harden. Like they made a whole set of rules to stop James Harden from flopping and his egregious, and not just him, Trae Young as well, and several others. But like those were the two poster boys for it.
Ow.
But I feel like it's slightly overblown. I mean, we're to the point now where like Jason Williams is on ESPN making segments called Life Alert, and I fall and I can't get up, and I'm just like, bro, like it has never been this bad. Like he is not flopping any more than anybody else to me, just from what I've seen. Is it bad? Sure, I hate flopping in general, but like the refs are the ones at the end of the day. Like he ain't telling the refs to call it, bro. Like it's just like I mean you don't become a 2-time MVP by flopping. Like I get what people are trying to say, but like it's going a little overboard. Now he's not helping it when you're sending cease and desist letters to people who are making fun of you, but
I wasn't gonna bring
I
that
feel
up.
like it's going a tad overboard now. Like it's like we're acting like he's the only person in the league that's ever flopped.
True. What about you,
This
JJ?
is true.
I mean, it kind of like Scully said, it's not good, but it's really not bad. It's more overplayed out because of the day and age that we live in. We kind of touched on this a little bit during the last Ignis show that I was on. The physicality of the game is really going away. Like players aren't able to put their shoulder on somebody without being oh you touched me, it got to be dramatic and be theatrical about it. Like basketball's turning into theater, which is weird to say, but for some of the players they take advantage of it because it's like, oh, if I can just get the ref's attention and from their angle, if they blow that whistle, boom, I win, right? But the Western Conference, dude, we knew in the beginning of the season it was going to boil down to San Antonio and OKC. We didn't think it was going to be the way that it was because San Antonio was putting belt to ass on OKC during the season.
They beat them during the regular season. They did not lose to them.
Yeah, man, like it was crazy. Like San Antonio was handling business, and now we're here, and it's like, okay, if you would have asked me in this series, who am I taking? I would have said OKC for sure, hands down, if it ended in 6. Because we're going to a game 7, and because Wemby is a freak, I don't care about the OKC home court advantage. I don't care that they're the defending champions. If Wemby goes in there and gets hot, and then Julian Champagne, that man, if they can both stay consistent the way they did in game 6, I think OKC's in trouble.
By the way, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, and Devin Vassell have all been balling, and that's 100%. The other part. The only thing that scares me about San Antonio, whether it's in this series or even if they get to the finals and play New York, is their depth. It's the only thing that kind of is like, like when Wemby's on the bench, it's a little, I don't know,
little shaky.
We just saw Jalen Williams is out for Game 7, so I don't know. I mean, they've been playing well without him, but like this is Game 7, so like you need everybody. So I don't know.
I think they didn't need him for Game 6. He could have sat.
He really could have.
SGA about to shoot 20 free throws though. SGA shooting 20 minimum. He gonna get to the line.
Oh, most def. In OKC, he's going at least 30 times.
Now, I'm not trying to be conspiracy theories shit either, but you see people like that, like the NBA just wants, him to get there, so that's why.
Well, it depends on who the ref crew is. If Scott Foster's in Game 7, we know what this is.
Bro.
Oh, absolutely.
They
scratching his head after he was like, "Hey man, why you ain't challenged the player?"
I don't know what the hell you talking about. Like, get this man out.
Get under investigation, my boy. You wild out here.
Tony Carruthers, bro. Like, get
out of
I was supposed
here.
to challenge that. My bad.
Oh, that's me? Oh, me? Oh, I was. Oh, next time, dog.
The company man, Scott Foster.
Next time, I got it next time. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I'm going to call a foul for you, bro. I'm going to make it even.
This is terrible that we know these refs, bro. This is terrible. We should not know refs.
But when they get in front of that camera and start they be like, Tony be the worst. Tony be like,
no, but that's what I'm saying.
This is my minute.
They don't talk nearly like the NFL. You see those refs all the time. Like they're talking, they're telling you the flag, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't know none of their names. The NBA, we know Scott Foster. How the hell do we know Scott Foster like he's our own family? We've been watching Scott Foster for 20 plus years of our lives.
Up.
Yeah, and same with the Tony Crothers or brother.
Yeah, Crothers. It's Crothers.
Crothers, yeah, him, and he's getting ready to retire and be a mayor in New Jersey. Good God help that city. Yeah.
Hey,
like
man.
we shouldn't know refs like this, like the way we know players. Like,
right. I don't know. It's crazy, but
crazy.
Of the two, who would you rather see play the Knicks? And do you see the Knicks winning a championship this year?
I'm gonna go San Antonio only because of the fact that honestly, I don't want to see two of the same color franchises in the finals. Like Jesus Christ, we're gonna have blue, white, orange, blue, white, orange. Like, oh, your
Scully was like, "What you mean by that? What do you mean by that?"
No. I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking.
He leaned in. I was like, "What do you mean by that?"
Go ahead, Scully.
No. I'm with my thing. I think. See, I'm like beginning of the season. I said San Antonio.
Right.
I'm leaning slightly to OKC right now, and I feel like on paper they match up better with the Knicks and would beat them. But if the San Antonio, but either one of them, I think the Knicks very well. At first, I was like, no, the Knicks are getting beat. But I'm like, now I'm starting to think. I'm like, I don't know. The Knicks might, if it goes 7 games,
Mm-hmm.
Knicks might surprise some people. But that being said, I think they're gonna end up playing Oklahoma City. If I'm going with my heart, I'd say Oklahoma City.
Bro, the fact that you just said that takes me to what Boss Man has been saying on social media. If New York wins the chip, bro,
There won't be a city of New York.
They win or lose. Like I don't know
Goodbye,
if
New
Really,
York.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if the
They
Knicks
are in danger either way.
realized what they did to the city. They
Oh, they
They're in
definitely
either way.
don't.
Yeah.
They definitely don't.
because if they play OKC and OKC wins and old boy's like shooting 15 to 20 free throws a night, bro,
He
them
won't be
refs
able to show
them
his
refs
face
are
in
gonna
the city
die.
anymore.
The refs are gonna die.
Oh, most definitely. You cannot step foot.
They will be hit with
In New
bricks.
Scott Foster's hotel room will be guarded
Bro,
24/7 by security.
It would have to be. These boys,
and I don't even know if that'll work.
that city is wild. They ain't even winning series. They win a game in a series and they cutting the fuck. They ripped a Sixers jersey.
Bro,
Off
they
of-
trampled
off of-
J.R.
off of
Smith.
fans.
Poor J.R. Smith.
The dude was wearing it and they just ripped it off his back and kept it pushing. Like, and I'm like, y'all
The,
are.
the New York, the NYPD flat out said we are done. We're not doing it.
That's what I said, bro.
Do you
Y'all
know-
better
you
call
know
a
how
division, man. Call,
You know
Call
how
the
bad you gotta be for
division?
the NYPD. You know how bad you got to be for the NYPD of all people to be like, oh no, we can't. do
Nah,
this.
bro. Nah, we ain't messing with
Yeah.
that.
Some of the biggest thugs in the.
It's if the most dangerous gang in New York is New York Knicks fans. They're just like,
Bro,
It used to be
the
NYPD.
mayor was on a subway eating a burrito off the seat, bro. Like after the Knicks won. Like, come on, bro. This city is they gonna go crazy.
wow,
They worse than Philadelphia
100%.
because they haven't been exposed to it. Philadelphia's done it in like 3 different sports.
Yep.
The Knicks have been. I mean, because the Yankees ain't won shit. The Mets
Yeah.
ain't won shit. The
Yeah.
Jets ain't won shit. If the Knicks win, there may not be a city in New York anymore.
I mean, the Yankees could have won some shit if they didn't have Fat Joe fucking introduce them in that fucking World Series game. He saw what Ice Cube did for the Dodgers, and he was like, "Nah, let me get in on that." Like, nah, New York, we got rappers too. I'm like, y'all could get Kiss, y'all could get Jada.
Nah.
Imagine Jada. Oh no! Imagine Jadakiss introducing the Knicks.
Oh, bro.
We outside. Like, yo, no. I'm from New York. Like, no, that just.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, keep Fat Joe away from them motherfucking Knicks, bro. He a curse. He gonna get out there and lean back. I'm like, y'all done fucked up. Now y'all
Hey,
y'all
bro.
finna lose.
Watch, if they announce it, they gonna lose that game.
Oh,
You know
Fat
it.
Joe coming
You know
out.
it.
Fat Joe performing
Game
at
3,
halftime.
Fat Joe at halftime.
Bum 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 bum.
Come on, New York.
Bro, every time I hear the intro to that song at age 30 and up, I'm just like, let this shit go, guys. This ain't the
was a
anthem. This
time.
ain't the
It was
anthem
a
you
time.
think it is.
This is not that.
Boom, boom. Scott Scorch is like, hey, I'm still making money off that shit.
I know those eyes don't